Welcome back, JDC family, and welcome to round 3 of week 2 of the JDC Outlaw Series. We are down to 8 competitors who are all gonna scramble for the points lead here, if possible. The top five from last week are sitting on a donut this week. We have 3 competitors that placed in the points last week still alive. Everybody else is trying to make up the difference. Let's get to racing. In the left lane, we got Wolf Good in that 70 Dodge Charger. In the right lane, Asco in the Plymouth Barracuda. Who's gonna start it off on the good foot? The right lane takes a short lead early. The right lane in that flaming Plymouth Barracuda of Asco takes the lead, but Wolf Good is no pushover, folks. No pushover. He puts the throttle down in that Charger and comes back to the lead. This is gonna be a good race. And Wolf Good takes a 1 car length lead here as we just passed the quarter mark, heading to the halfway mark here on the track. They pace each other. Wolf Good is out by a good car length here. A good car length, and both cars are up to speed. Flying down this drag strip. As we pass halfway, they're both hungry for the money here. They are hungry for the money, and Wolf Good continues to pull on Asco as we run out of time on the straight. Wolf Good locks out Asco. There's no need to roll these dice, but I'll do it anyway. Asco pulls up to the back bumper, and Wolf Good transfers on to the next round. Race number 2 is at the line. 2 red cars that are super hot here. In the left lane, we got Andrew Black in that Porsche 911 GT1 by Matchbox. In the right lane, Mr. Gotti, the adventures of Mr. Gotti, aka Mr. Fish, in the Chrysler 300. And the left lane shoots out to a 1 car length gap right out of the gate. That Porsche 911 has got some power in it. Boy, does it. They're both up to top speed quick. I can't get the words out of my mouth. I ate too much turkey on Thanksgiving, and the tryptophan is working, folks. The tryptophan is working. I think that's what they call it. They're both up to top speed. They continue the momentum. Mr. Gotti is pacing Andrew Black in that Porsche 911, and he starts to close. He pulls up to that wing, and he stares at the back bumper, but he's like, nah, that's not my style. I need to come by. But Andrew is not having it. He puts up a fight here. He's pacing. They're pacing each other as we come down to the finish line, and they are at top speed still. They're at top speed. Andrew Black is at the line. Does Mr. Gotti hit the nitrous and come around? Yes, he does, folks. Yes, he does. He comes around the right side, pulling off the upset on Andrew Black and advancing to the next round. Next up at the line in the left lane, we got Red Eye 247 Hot Wheels in that 41 Willys. And that car is on fire, boy. In the right lane, we got Seth Jackson driving the 18 Challenger Demon. He's got the red key in it. He's got this thing tuned and ported and polished. He's got the red key in there. Nice race slicks on it. But it's not going to be enough off the gate because Red Eye 247 hooks up and launches that Willys out to a short race lead. And they both get up to speed quick. The track is fast today, and these competitors know how important every single point is going to be after 4 weeks. They know it, and they both miss a shift. They both get cocky. They get a little too confident, and they both miss a shift. and the right lane comes back. The right lane comes back up to the wheelies. They are front end to front end, bumper to bumper. As we come down this track, they're pacing each other here, and the right lane's gonna come back to a short lead and pull out in front of that challenger, Seth Jackson. As we look down the track and see the finish line in sight, both of these guys are hungry. They both want that win this week to claim the 17 points and take the edge. And Seth Jackson knows it. Seth Jackson knows it, and he comes to the race lead. He comes to the race lead as we come down to the final stretch with victory in sight. Seth Jackson's at the line. Does Red Eye have enough to come around? Does he hit the nitrous bottle? Yes, he does. Another upset at the line, folks. And Red Eye 247 advances on to the next round. The final race of round 3 is at the line. In the left lane, we got Neil Cummings in that flamin' 57 Chevy. In the right lane, JLA air-cooled in the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. That all-wheel drive V12 has been hooking up good, and he continues that here in the round 3 of week 2 over Neil Cummings. He gets a good start. Is he going to keep it up? Is he going to keep it up? Because Neil is no pushover, and Neil needs to pick it up quick because that Sesto Elemento is banging on all 12 cylinders, and he keeps it going. He keeps it going. He pulls out to a 2-car length lead here, and Neil Cummings is gonna have to gather it, and he does. JLA air-cooled misses a shift, and Neil comes up to the back bumper on that exotic Sesto Elemento, and both cars get up to top speed. They are flying right now as we pass halfway, coming to the 3/4 mark on the track. They're pacing each other. They are pacing each other. That classic American muscle car versus the Lamborghini all the way from across the pond, and the right lane pulls again. The right lane pulls again. He's at the line. JLA air-cooled and diecast is at the line. Can Neil pull off the huge upset from a car length back? Oh my goodness, folks. Oh my goodness. Neil Cummings puts the hammer down in this 57 and comes around at the line in the last chance and makes it to the next round. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 4 competitors for week 2 of the JDC Outlaw Series. If you haven't seen Outlaw Speed Shop's bracket, you need to go over there and check him out to check out the competitors you might be squaring up against after 4 weeks is over in the Sweet 16. Let's get on to round 4, the semifinals, and see who's going to transfer on. Welcome to the semifinals round of week 2. In the left lane, we got Wolf Good in that 70 Dodge Charger. He has been consistent this whole tournament. We're going to see if he can keep it up. In the right lane, we got the adventures of Mr. Gotti in that Chrysler 300, and he is hungry to get some here today. But Wolf Good is a strong competitor. He comes out like a ball of flame and takes the early race lead, and Mr. Gotti starts to close. He might have spun the tires out of the gate, but he said, I'm not out of this. You're not going to get me right away. And Wolf Good has different ideas. He has a different plan in mind. He says, no. I don't care what you're driving. I don't care what your name is. I'm here to win. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And that's what I'm going to do. Can Mr. Gotti shut this man up and move on to the finals? We're going to see here, folks. That Chrysler 300 has definitely got some Hemi power under the hood, and it's working. It is working, folks. He pulls up bumper to bumper, door handle to door handle as we pass halfway. But Wolf Good drops the hammer, pulls a high gear in this 70 Charger, and gaps Mr. Gotti here and pulls off to a 2-car length lead as we reach the final stripe. Who's it gonna be? Mr. Gotti pulls up to the car, but Wolf Good chucks the deuces and crosses the line, advancing on to the finals. Next up, in the semifinal round of week 2, in the left lane, we got Red Eye 247 Hot Wheels in that beautiful 41 Willys. In the right lane, the no sleeper zone, Neil Cummings in that 57 Chevy. Who's it gonna be, folks? Who is it gonna be? Neil gets a good start, but Red Eye 247 is on fire. These cars are both sporting the flame liveries, but the Willys is literally living the dream right now. He is living it up. Comes out to a 2-car length lead early. Is Neil gonna come back? Is Neil gonna come back? They're pacing each other right now. They are pacing each other right now. And the right lane starts to close. The right lane starts to close. He pulls it down to a 1-car length gap here between him and Red Eye 247. We're just passing halfway on the track, folks. There's still plenty of time for Neil to come back. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Red Eye 247 has different things in mind. He said, no. This red hot flame is going to the finals. It's going to the finals. Neil does not want to hear that, but Red Eye drops the hammer, pulls out to a 3-car length lead. This might be the nail in the coffin, folks. This might be the nail in the coffin, but Neil wants to win this race. I think he's locked out. We're gonna see here, and that's gonna be it. Neil Cummings gets eliminated. Red Eye 247 advances on to the finals. And then there was 2. Your week 2 finalists are getting ready to roll here. Let's see who's gonna take the win for week 2. Both of these competitors get an extra point for making it to the semifinals. Let's line them up. Boy, oh boy, do we have a race at the line. Your finals for week 2 is going to consist of, in the left lane, Wolf Good in that 70 Dodge Charger. In the right lane, Red Eye 247 in the 41 Willys. Let's get this rolling, folks. Let's get this rolling. The right lane comes out to a short lead early. He takes the lead over that 70 Dodge Charger, and he's going to need to, because that Charger is a fast car, and he knows it. He knows it. The Charger comes back up, nose to nose, bumper to bumper, and the Charger comes around. The Charger comes around and takes the race lead by 1-car length here. 1-car length, approaching halfway. We are rolling at the same speed. That Willys is super fast, but this Charger is on fire and hooked up this week. He is hooked up, and he takes another car length from Red Eye 247. He's out to a 2-car length lead as we just pass halfway, and oh my goodness gracious, Red Eye's having problems. Red Eye is having problems as Wolf Good gaps on that Willys. He pulls out to a 4-car length lead, and that's gonna be it, folks. Your week 2 winner in that 70 Dodge Charger, picking up 2 bonus points, Wolf Good. And there you have it, folks. Here is your breakdown for weeks 1 and 2. All the competitors and how they did. Here is your bracket for week 2 with Wolf Good taking out everybody he came up against and making it to the winner's circle. And here's your breakdown in points after week 2, folks. I know Keith over at Outlaw Speed Shop has his fancy dancy computer going. I'm not on that level. I'm working with a cell phone and a piece of paper here. So if you can get with it, right? Taking over the points lead after week 2 is Wolf Good with 23 points. Rapid Nismo is still sitting pretty in second. Neil Cummings creeps up to third with 15. Red Eye 247 takes over the 4th spot with a runner-up this week. With Road Warrior John, they are tied for 4th there. The next group is sitting on 9 points between Maple Leaf Customs, DT99 Race, Asco, and Mr. Gotti. That is going to be your top 8 and 9 cars that are locked in for the moment. If this comes down to the end of week 4 and there's a tie, those cars are going to race head up. Best 2 out of 3 to transfer on to the Sweet 16. And here is the play out of the rest of the competitors and where they sit right now. There's still 2 weeks, folks. There's 2 weeks. Anything can happen. Any one of these cars sitting on the bottom can have 2 good weeks and end up on top. And any of these cars on top can have 2 bad weeks and get dropped to the bottom. Well, not technically, but they can get knocked out of the top 8, right? So I hope you guys are enjoying this. I appreciate all the support. Thank you for being here for the first 2 weeks. There's 2 more weeks to go, and then we get into that championship tournament. Stay tuned, folks. We'll see you on Monday. Hope everybody had a happy and healthy Thanksgiving and is going to have a great weekend. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.